Hello everyone, welcome to GameTech UK and some more on the road. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the tacho, also employees, how to employ them and how to get them making money for you. So let's get on with today's video. So how does the tacho work? Well, with On the Road, you're going to be presented at the very start of a fresh shift with 9 hours of driving time down in the bottom right of the sat nav. The first thing to do is to plug in your driving card. Once you've confirmed that you're driving, the time on the sat-nav will start ticking down. 9 hours of in-game time will take you around 54 minutes of real time to tick down. At that point, you'll have to pull over and sleep. In the game, there are no designated sleeping spots. Just like real life, you can choose a safe place to pull over. You want to do it properly, turn your lights off, turn the engine off, put your handbrake on and press the sleep button. This will refresh you, fast forward time so you can get back on the road. Now, pulling over to sleep around once every hour is a bit much for you and you don't want to do that. You can just insert your driving card but not confirm that you're driving. This will always leave 9 hours on your sat-nav and you never have to sleep. Overall, the tacho system works absolutely perfectly in the game. The only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that you can press the sleep button when you're driving along on the motorway at speed. I think they should change it so at least you've got to stop and turn your engine off. It's a little bit immersive braking to just press it as you're driving along. But overall, it works absolutely fine. So here we are at our base. We've got a spare truck here, so what are we going to do with that? Leave it sitting there doing nothing, or should we employ someone to drive it for us? So let's have a look and see how we do that. So if we go over to the vehicle section, you can see that I am currently in the rigid box, but the Arctic currently has no one in it. So let's go and employ someone. So if we go over to employees, and you can see that's me there, but we have got an available slot because we've got an available truck. So let's go here. Now with each of these employees, you can see you don't really get stats. You get quite a basic sort of description of who they are, and they're all the same price. So I don't think it makes much difference. So let's employ Ian Derpenhurst by clicking hire. If we go back to the vehicle screen, you can see there's still no one driving the Arctic, but what we need to do is go down to the bottom here to change driver. Once we click that, you'll see now we've got an option to put Ian Derpenhurst in it. So if we go there and click select, he is now driving the Arctic. Now, one thing you will notice when you put an employee into a truck, the vehicle disappears from the map. You can't see it even though that employee is in that vehicle. Now, this is something that the developer wants to improve upon. In the future, they want to have it so you can see that truck moving around, going about its everyday business. Wouldn't that be great if you had a few employees, set them all to the same destination and made your own convoys up? But as it stands at the moment, once you put that employee in, the vehicle disappears. So the first thing to do once we've got our employee sitting in the truck ready for work is to go to the logistics tab. Now in the logistics tab you'll see your employees here. At the moment I'm selected myself. We need to go to Ian Derpenhurst. Ian is sitting in the cattle trailer waiting for a job, so there's only a certain amount of places on the map that he can pick up live cattle. One of those is from the cooperative. So we found a nice little job transporting 34 pigs from our current location in Frankfurt all the way up to Berlin. So if we accept that, this is the amount of price that we're going to receive and the reputation once Ian has completed his job. As with our own deliveries, it gives you a route planner of where Ian is going to go. So he's going to start by picking up from the cooperative in the green, then the red is going to go all the way up to Berlin. Now, the only thing you can't do with the employees is see their progression in real time. The reason for that is every time you go to the map, you are essentially pausing the game. So the only way to see Ian's progression is to go back to the game and go about your own business. Go and do your own deliveries, and every 10-15 minutes, go back to the map screen and you'll see their progression. Like here, for example, I did a bit of driving, press the map button, and you can see that Ian is well on his way to picking up those pigs. When the journey's over for Ian, you get a message in your sat-nav saying Ian Derpenhurst has completed his journey. That means the journey's over and the funds will be transferred straight into your account. So there you go, just a couple of tips in preparation for the console release on February the 11th. I'd love to know in the comment section below, what do you think of these features? Are you going to be employing staff and are you going to be using the tacho? But that is it everyone. Have a lovely day and I'll see you in the next one.